ranking the 92 English Football League clubs on the best fan bases, part 1. Before we start, this series is going to ruffle some feathers. It's just a bit of fun. I'm sure you'll all have your own opinions. This ranking is going to be a combination of home fans, away fans, support, backing, numbers, and it's going to be based on my own personal opinion, my own personal experiences, bit of research, bit of feedback from all of you. I'm going to try and keep it relative to club size where possible. Let's get started. 92 MK. 91, Salford City. I'm actually going to start with a compliment to Salford. I watched Salford versus Doncaster on the telly maybe 6 games before the end of the season, and I was really impressed by the Salford fans, particularly a group of about 20 young fellas who were giving it a proper good go. Across the board, I think all the clubs in the 92 deserve compliment for their backing, for the away fans that go to games. And what is quality is that the numbers in EFL football are massively increasing across the board. Salford at 91 because, come on, it's Salford. 90, it's Morecambe. Fair play to Morecambe, they give it a good go. They don't travel in massive numbers. And they didn't exactly have much to shout about this season, did they? 89, Harrogate Town, again, a really small club. Lots of other clubs in Yorkshire to support, so you can understand why their fan base isn't as big or that loud. 88, Brentford. Some of you might consider this to be a little bit harsh. And it probably is harsh, but it's based on personal experience. I went to the G-Tech Stadium a couple of years ago when Gillingham played Brentford in the League Cup. Now look, I understand it's not supposed to be noisy for that kind of day. I was just really underwhelmed. Unfortunately, I just think with the nature of top flight football, Brentford have become a little bit of a tourist club. Not sure on their way back in though. 87, Fleetwood Town. A smaller club in the EFL in the grand scheme of things, who to be fair do have to cover quite big distances. 86, Fulham. Can't really get past the prawn sandwich stereotype. I'm going to go with that stereotype here. 86. 85, Wycombe Wanderers. Probably basing this on a little bit of recency bias. I just couldn't get my head around why the stadium wasn't full in the playoff semi-final. I appreciate it's not a large catchment area. I just think ground should always be full for big games. Doesn't matter what size club you are. 84, Rotherham United. This one's a little bit salty. Rotherham relegated Gillingham a couple of years ago. Can't really get over it. I have to say though, maybe it was nervousness, but they were dead quiet in that game. And I haven't really heard many compliments about their home backing. Maybe I got this one wrong. Like I said, it's based a little bit on saltiness. No hard feelings, Rotherham. 83, Burton Albion. Again, a smaller club in the EFL. Probably should be a little bit low on the list. Punching above their weight in the Championship a few years ago, but that is still cool for them. I put them a little bit lower because a Burton fan came to Gillingham at 2012 and was waving scarves in the home end. And he was really annoying. Otherwise, I like Burton as a club. Good club. And that rounds up part 1 of the series. Stay tuned for part 2.